welcome to another World of Tanks subscriber replay. My name as always is Maxwell, and today's video is from the user the Muffin Pirate. That's right, the Muffin Pirate. He's driving the T-34-85 on an encounter battle on the steppes, and the T-34-85 is, my god that's a lot of dust, is the tier 6 medium tank for the Russian line. So being a medium, he's just going to be taking a route across to the far right hand flank in this northern area, just going to try and get into a position where it can cover and spot the cap point, and that's pretty much what the medium tank should really be doing. Crashing that little T-28 there, too busy looking in sniper mode. Just going to see if he can get a shot on this A-20 before he disappears behind. Oh, looked like he got the shot, but I think somebody else hit that one just at the exact time. Oh, should be able to get this 38 NA unless he decides to swerve. No, he's not going to swerve. So should be... oh... should have been able to get a killing blow on that Panzer 38 there, but the KV-1 just pulling in front and getting in the way. I think if I was playing there, I would have just probably raged and then shot the KV-1 in the side, but that's not how you win games. And the Muffin Pirate not opting to take that route. So I had a couple of good shots at some people in the centre of the map who were trying to push up and rush. So just going to now, after that, move on and try and take out the cap area. Losing pretty badly at the moment, 4-1. I think that's because the people who had scouted in had done some pretty good job spotting, and the tank destroyers and artillery were able to take out a few targets. But it looks like the enemy is mostly concentrating on the centre and that far left-hand flank. So if they are able... well, no, there isn't enough of them on the right-hand flank to be able to get a quick cap off, so no real point going and trying for that. I think that one heavy tank is going to go in. Just spotting out this VK here, should be able to get some damage on him. Everybody seems to be disappearing just as he's getting damage on them. So not sure if these shots are landing, but we will assume that they are. That T-34 on the far left-hand flank there was totally surrounded and got taken out there. And they've got one heavy tank in the cap zone there starting the capture. Unfortunately, on an encounter battle, especially with only one tank, that cap goes up very, very slowly. So the best idea, there isn't quite enough of them to get a fast cap off, so the best idea is to take up defensive positions here, wait for the far left-hand flank to totally fall, which it actually has now. Oh, should... yes, that's a good shot on the side of that VK. Unless he moves, he's going to take a significant amount of damage. That was probably another hit, because he probably hasn't moved. So the best idea for them is now all to fall across to this far right-hand flank and take up defensive positions, because they're losing quite substantially now. It's actually 9-4. So... if they can bring this one back, it's going to be a bit of a stretch, but if they can do it, it'll be very, very good for them. So not everybody getting into the cap point here. He's just going to stay out and spot everybody coming in so that the artillery and the tank destroyers have something to shoot at, because it's all well and good trying to get a fast cap off. Should be able to take him out, no problem whatsoever. First kill on the board. It's all well and good starting a fast cap, but if you're all just sat in the cap points with your pants round your ankles and the enemy come over the hill in numbers, then you're going to be pretty screwed. KV-1S here, probably not going to be much of a match for him, so just going to try and dodge. At least he didn't get rammed there, and the 1S, ooh, so unlucky missing that. The 1S just made a little bit of a mistake there and overshooting. That was a good shot by the 1S, but there's no point reversing. He's not going to be able to do any damage with a ram when reversing. And, ooh, able to take out his track. So I think his driving speed is going to be slightly better than the 1S's traverse speed. So should be able to get the kill here. Fingers crossed. One more shot, and there we go. Third kill of the match. So like I was saying, there's no point your whole team being in the cap point with your trousers around your ankles when the enemy comes steaming over the top with superior numbers, because you're all just going to get obliterated and picked off one by one in that cap zone, and nothing is going to come of it. Much better idea is to leave somebody out of the cap zone, one or two people out of the cap zone, to do what the Muffin Pirate is doing here, which is to spot and harass them so that they don't make it to the cap point, or if they do make it to the cap point, they take significant damage on the way there. So very nicely even this score up a bit now. It's actually 10-11. picking himself up 4 kills, and it looks like that push from the far left-hand flank has been dealt with now. Just going to come and try and see if he can get a shot on this Churchill Mark 1. Churchill Mark 1 hasn't got fantastic armor, so should be able to get a killing shot on him, especially when he has positioned himself badly behind the rock. So that's kill number 5. The enemy has, what is that, a couple of medium tanks, a heavy tank, and some artillery left. But they're pretty much going to have to come in and try and stop this cap now, because the ones that are left, oh, there we go. There was a straggler from the push on the left-hand flank and the centre, although he's only got 150 hit points, and 150 hit points is no problem whatsoever for the T-34-85. So, ooh, that's twice now the enemy's artillery has had a shot at the Muffin Pirate, and twice now that he has missed. So what he's going to do now is just really staying out of the cap zone, as I mentioned earlier, just trying to... Wow, artillery having a blind shot. He's really not going to be sat there. The best idea is to have a blind shot at the cap point and possibly try and stop that. So T-34 just coming into view now. He's going to see if he can get a shot on this Jagdpanzer or the KV-1. Even if he doesn't get a shot, at least he can spot them out and their artillery can do something about it. But the Muffin Pirate's going to have something to say about that. And get a good hit on him, taking a lot of his hit points off. No real need to hide, because if this T-34 driver knows anything about what he's doing, he's going to be wanting to shoot the people in the cap zone. But rather than taking a shot, actually deciding to just drive away, not really sure what was going on there. And the enemy only has a 3001p left, and to be honest, he's probably either AFK or camping, so now is the time that you want to move into the cap zone. So absolutely amazing game there, picking himself up 7 kills and winning this game 13-11. It didn't look like they were going to pull it off to begin with, but pulling it back at the end there for a very close victory. So absolutely brilliant clip there by the Muffin Pirate. Thank you very much for sending that one in, and thank you to you guys for watching, and I will catch you next time.